All right, welcome everybody for this recap on this Thursday, May 4th, 2023. Thursday, one of my favorite days to trade. Once again, didn't let me down. Okay, so we're going to go through, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover the first stock that we took this morning. That was during that first hour. That's free for all non-subscribers. Also, we'll go over the trade that I made in gold. Those are the first two trades you saw me make this morning. So also I wanted to show you a little bit more about what I'm looking at in terms of order flow. I use Bookmap. It's called Bookmap. It's something that you can add on if you're using Thinkorswim to do your charting, or you can also subscribe to it as an individual package. You just go to Google and look for Bookmap. Okay, so first trade, as you saw, I took SVRE. SVRE was an HF1 buy. Came in around 925, 926 when I actually entered the order. I had a couple levels up here, or targets. All right, I bought in at 9. Let me see here. I bought in at... I bought in at 911 and I ended up getting out at 936. 936. I'm sorry, 211 got out at 236. So bought in at 211, got out at 236. So I had an HF1 buy, one of my favorites. Once we went through these two levels, I had one sitting up here at 18, had another one sitting up here at 21. Anything beyond that was just going to be a bonus. I did not have a third level yet to take a look at. But what I was looking at, I'm looking at Bookmap. And what Bookmap does is shows me the size of the orders. Let me see if I can make this a little bit smaller here so we can see that. Let's pull this. I'm just going to pull this over just a little bit because I want you guys to see what's going on over here. All right, so here we are. So I did get my buy order here, HF1 buy. So you can see the size of the orders. Now these horizontal lines that you see right here, the darker they are, the more buying and selling. So in other words, here's price at a 209. If it's red, okay, on top, or dark red, or even like a dark, almost like an orange in this case. The darker it becomes, that means the bigger size order you have up there. Sometimes you have multiple orders sitting up there above. All right. It'd be the same thing on the downside. If you have a lot of red down below, that is a lot of buying. Okay. So what I'm looking at when I put on a trade is I've got my, I do have 5 different patterns that I look at. These are not classical patterns. These are my own developed price patterns. This is an HF1. We call it an HF1. These lines, these horizontal lines, that is done through something we call Einstein. It's a formula that provides us with price levels. All right, so sometimes I can get 3, sometimes I actually get 4. In this case, I had 2 price levels. So once it went through 21, I didn't really have anything on top. So what I'm looking for is a couple things. Number one, when I get that buy order at HF1, am I running into a wall of sellers? Well, in this case, obviously, no. You weren't running really into a wall of sellers until you got to 220. All right, so I was good there. So I went ahead and I entered the order. Once we broke through 21, it started actually 2021. These sell orders were starting to dry up. All right, so you don't see it here in time because I don't have that. But as we went into another minute or so, then that started drying up as we got higher. Once it broke through, it had this nice little shot up. All right. I was going to carry it as long as I possibly could, but once it started to come down, and I saw that the volume was actually starting to increase, which is the size of these bubbles here, right? Get buy. The bigger they are, the more buying. The smaller, small. I started seeing some nice selling coming in up here once it hit I think it was 50, 49.50, something like that. I ended up getting out on the pullback and I got out at 34. All right, so I just didn't get out at that second level, 21. I was able to actually get out at 34. So that was that first trade on SVRE. All right, so you're going to see I also did this on gold. So let's take a look at gold, and we'll see an example there of using the patterns and bookmap. All right, so here we go. This is our gold trade. So you saw me make the gold trade this morning. I did have some other trades after that. The next one was a mini Russell, but let's take a look at our gold trade. All right, so this was a gold trade you saw me make this morning. It was a buy on gold. Ended up buying more as the market started to firm up. It was a pairing pattern buy, okay? So we had a pairing pattern buy, and right over here, 808.59.15. This is the buy. Now look at that. You see, you are below price, okay? So you are below price, and you have just a wall of buyers, all right? See any sellers up there? I don't. So this was one of those, just those awesome setups when you have confirmation of not only are you getting the buy pattern setting up, in this case was called the pairing pattern, but you also had confirmation by looking at bookmap and looking at those orders and the different levels and the size of the orders. Just a ton of buying down here around 2043 and a half. So just a ton of buying and really not a whole lot of selling. So I entered here. It was around, what did I say, 859.15. I did have a target up here a little bit higher. Let's see, look at that. And I actually ended up getting out of this trade once it hit my first target. That came in around 10:04. I was out of the trade at 10:04. Just went for that first target. Remember, once again, when I'm trading gold, trading the indices, maybe trading some other commodities, I'm always going to go for that very first target, unlike stocks. Got to typically take it to that first target. Do you have to do that? Absolutely not. You can try to play other further targets, and there are other targets, but for me, I like to just go for that very first profit target. So in this case, overall, nice little trade on gold of $783. It was just another really just good Thursday overall. Made money on the mini NASDAQ, selling it, made a nice profit. Got out of part of the position here, and then shortly thereafter got out of the person here. So I got like a split fill on getting out, and then I went ahead and I sold it again. And shortly thereafter, I think that short came in maybe, I think it was like 20-30 minutes later. Had another short, took profit on that. And then, of course, our natural gas. Had a nice little trade on natural gas. So overall, just a great day overall. Typical Thursday. Fridays are an if. So we'll just wait and see what we're going to see tomorrow. Are we going to see more volume tomorrow? Is it going to be choppy? So once again, best time to trade, of course, on any day is going to be first thing in the morning, but particularly more so on a Friday. Sometimes we're only going to be in maybe trade an hour or so. We just have to wait and see what the market looks like. All right, so if you like these videos, please give me the thumbs up. Also, please subscribe, and let me know if you'd like to be notified as well on any upcoming videos. So you just hit that little notification button. And that's going to do it. If you're interested in learning my approach to trading, once again, I've developed this over the last 40 years of trading. I've been using these patterns and Einstein for the last 35 years. Both are universal in the sense that they're pretty much locked in stone. I don't have to adjust them. Also, they work in any market, whether I'm trading a stock, or I'm trading a commodity, or I'm trading, even you can trade a crypto if you want, or commodity. Whatever your choice is, these patterns work across the board. All right, folks, that's it. Everybody, excuse me, everybody have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow on our next morning show. Remember, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Take care.